Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to Adelaide Oval. You join us for this 2020 match between Australia and Sri Lanka. I'm Mike Atherton, and alongside me today is Mel Jones, Ali Mitchell, Ian Healy, and the one and only Lord Gower.
Hi, others. Looking forward to this one. I've been down in the middle looking at conditions. And I think with this surface, there's a little bit there for batters and bowlers alike. The ground staff have done a brilliant job. I'm really interested to see which way the captains go when the coin is tossed. And as far as the weather goes, a beautiful day for cricket. You'll certainly need your sunnies.
Wonderful insight there from David Gower. We're going down to the middle now. The captains are ready for the toss.
They'll have a bat. Well, I didn't see that coming. Must have a lot of faith in the batting lineup. Personally, I would have thrown the ball to my bowlers to start off with.
The umpire signals that we're ready to go. First ball of the innings about to be bowled. Yes! There'll be one run here for them.
Warner gets off the mark.
A new batter always likes to feel bat on ball early on as they bring a bit of energy to the crease. Misses everything.
Great bowling, really hitting their straps.
Yep. Huge edge.
Keeper.
That gets things going. Just nice to get settled, start to get your first runs.
Yes. That's right out of the middle of the bat.
The fielder could only pick that up off the boundary rope. Punched that away through the covers with exquisite timing.
Warner has got the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits. Time that brilliantly.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was absolutely no point in chasing that.
Wait.
Maybe they didn't pick it up. Very late on the shot.
End of the over, 10 off it. Australia are none for 10. The left-arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the cathedral end. Couldn't get it through the field.
No runs on that occasion. Got into position nicely, just too early on the shot. Couldn't find a gap. The captain's going to change things around in the field.
Yes.
A little flick of the wrist to get it round the corner for an easy run.
Wait. Yes.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
Catch it. Yep.
Head over the ball. Great shot. That's racing away.
Got their head right in line with the ball. A beautiful strike there down the ground.
Wait.
Can't get that outside the ring field.
It was a good comeback after that boundary last ball.
beaten on the drive.
Oh, yes, the slow one beats the bat. Didn't pick it out the hand.
End of the over, 6 runs coming from it. Australia are none for 16. Brilliant shot, that.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot. Not the ideal way of handling that ball.
No runs on that occasion. Got into position nicely, just too early on the shot and couldn't find a gap.
Yes! Picks the gap perfectly.
That was a good strong throw back in, right over the stumps.
Finds the fielder with that shot. Nicely played. Perfect timing.
Yes.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller and have been put away.
Wait.
That was a good comeback after the boundary last ball.
That's the over. Australia are none for 26. Perfectly timed.
It was in the air for a long time, but 4 bounced just inside the rope.
Drives and misses everything.
Beautiful slower delivery, just hitting air on that one. That was just too good.
Right off the middle of the bat.
What a lovely shot. Really good timing, out of the middle, and it raced to the boundary. A little late on that, no run scored.
Yeah.
Just pivoted onto the back foot, so easily done to knock it behind square.
Catch it. Yes.
Incredible shot. Straight through the covers. 4 runs.
One of those ones where you really have to make sure you watch it all the way onto the bat. Picked up the slower one nicely.
Over. Australia are none for 39.
Hold on. Yeah.
Edged it.
Good precision with the throw, back from the deep.
Confident appeal. Could it be? Sharp. Textbook pull shot. That's racing away to the boundary.
All the signs that they're reading the ball well. Guided it away off the back foot to the boundary rope.
Wait.
Quick onto that in the infield.
Good shot for no runs. Quick to get on the back foot, but just cracked it to the fielder.
Very sweet off the bat, and 4 all the way.
Well, that was a really solid shot. Read the length early to get onto the front foot, and that raced away for 4.
The captain making some adjustments to the field here.
Yep. Edge. Amazing delivery. A couple on offer here.
50 comes up between these two. They're starting to form a really strong partnership.
Yes.
Nicely ran, working the ball away into the gaps to find the easy single.
Good piece of fielding to stop some runs.
Yep.
Big edge. Where's that going? Boundary off the last ball. What's to come off this delivery, I wonder?
Yeah.
Good running, just finding the gap, and that allows for rotation of the strike and keep pressure on the bowlers.
Wait.
8 runs added in that over. Australia are none for 57. The right armour is coming on to bowl. From the city end.
A few moves made in the field.
The silver from the city end.
Yes.
Big edge.
Some adjustments to the field.
Yep.
Good running, just finding the gap, and that allows for rotation of the strike and keeps the pressure on the bowlers.
Yeah.
Massive edge.
Yep.
Hasaranga did very nicely out there on the boundary.
Tucked it nicely into the gap. Pick up a single, rotate the strike.
Yeah.
That's going a long way. What a shot that is.
That's what you pay the entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
Wait.
Doesn't beat the infield. 10 runs added there. Australia are none for 67.
Wait.
Just threw the shot too early. The captain making some adjustments to the field here.
Yes.
Exquisitely done on the front foot. A gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more. Bit of a change up in the field now.
Four runs in fine style off the front foot.
I, for one, reckon that second run was on, but clearly the batters knew better.
Middle that one. Great timing.
Lovely shot. Gets on the drive, just powers that over the boundary. Wonderful timing.
8 runs added there. Australia are none for 75. Huge appeal. Sri Lanka having a good chat. Don't know if it's worth using a review on it though.
Line and length is spot on. Certainly no issue with the line. Going on to miss everything, and a valuable review lost.
It wasn't a great decision to start with. Not surprised to see the umpire's decision stand. Strays onto leg and glanced it sweetly. Might just get to the boundary rope.
Pushed onto the front foot and presented the full face of the bat.
Yeah.
Got the boundary last ball. Punches it into the gap to get a single. Excellent batting.
That's gone. Couldn't ask for an easier catch.
The first wicket's down. Back to the pavilion, and disappointment is etched on their face. Can't believe they got out like that.
Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
Maybe they didn't pick it up. Very late on the shot. Just through the shot too early.
5 runs in that over. Australia are 1 for 80. Hasaranga has the ball in hand. The captain will be hoping they can tie down one end. Runs have been flowing a little too easily.
And with that, they're off the mark.
Absolutely nailed it.
That's a really good half-century. Started well and has continued to up the scoring rate.
Yep.
Got to the boundary. Last ball, punches it into the gap to get a single. Excellent batting.
Yep.
Floated that one up, hit well, but couldn't beat the field.
Yep.
Decisive running might have got them to. Looking back at it, I'd say they'd have made it easily. So in the end, poor running.
Yes. Keeper.
Australia weren't given much of an opportunity. A very tidy over. Wow, that's missed the lot.
Just need to settle down. The timing's off. These deliveries are there to be hit. Time for cool heads.
What great reactions. Brilliant catch close in.
Well, they lose the second wicket. It's a long way back to the sheds. And you can tell they're not happy with that dismissal.
Yeah.
That's right out of the middle of the bat.
That was seen so early. The timing was brilliant, and that has stayed hit. Fantastic.
Yep.
That spun a long, long way, and yet somehow it missed completely everything.
Yeah, mate.
End of the over. 10 runs coming from it. Australia are 2 for 100. The whole team goes up for that one. They feel pretty confident about this.
Right in the slot. Probably hit too hard. Crunched it straight to the fielder.
That's right off the meat of the bat.
Clipped away off the pads. What a shot for 4.
That last ball isn't something you'd want to see a repeat of. You don't want to be giving easy runs away.
Got the boundary last ball, punches it into the gap to get a single. Excellent batting.
Yeah.
Whipped away nicely through the leg side, elegant as ever, and picking up good runs.
Yes.
Time that perfectly.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
End of the over. Australia are 2 for 110.
A bit of frustration after that shot. Went after it, but just couldn't lay a bat on it.
Right on.
Couldn't have played that any better.
There was minimal follow through, just great timing to punch it through the field. For 4.
Hold on.
Cuts that off well in the infield.
Play.
Caught, and that's stopped.
So that's the 3rd wicket down. Not a happy person walking off the field. There's a real feeling of disappointment.
Super shot.
Nothing really wrong with the delivery. Got onto the front foot and found the space to get that one to the boundary.
Some well-targeted bowling in that over. Certainly something to build on.
Good spot there, making it difficult to get away.
Brilliant diving stop.
Right in the slot, probably hit it too hard. Crunched it straight to the fielder.
Yep.
There'll be 1 run here for them. Yep. Beats the cover fielder. Nice shot.
Good return there, back from the deep.
End of the over. 5 off. Australia are 3 for 123. The right-arm fast bowler is coming into the attack on the City end.
Yes.
That's great fielding. That ball was flying.
Onto the front foot and punched it nicely. Would have hoped to find the rope. A few moves made in the field.
Well played. Capitalised on the loose delivery on the leg side.
Came forward onto the front foot and eased it away to the boundary.
Yep. Super shot that.
It was short enough. They just leant back and blazed it through the gap.
Edged, unplayable. They certainly don't feel like they've got anything on that, but almost every fielder is asking the question. And a brilliant take by the keeper.
A good innings, weathered some good bowling and scored freely when given the opportunity, but couldn't keep it going and will head back disappointed.
Brilliant shot that.
Yep.
Stoinis gets off the mark.
Playing all their shots in that over. A very expensive over.
Yes.
Very quick out there, managing to stop it and preventing 4 runs.
Yes.
Really raced between the wickets after it was clipped away nicely behind square.
Yep. Onto the front foot. Super shot. Should be 4.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
Yes. Catch it.
Yep. Great shot.
Bowler.
Good throw from the deep, on target.
End of the over. 8 runs coming from it. Australia are 4 for 144.
Yep.
Does very well to get quickly across to that one. Big shout.
Yep. Yes.
Great shot. Great timing.
Well, it was hammered away, timed perfectly and placed into the gap.
That's the over. Australia are 4 for 151. A new bowler is coming into the attack. Super piece of timing.
You can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way. That was a beautiful shot. Rocks onto the back foot and punches the ball away. Fielders had no chance.
Yes.
Just about timed that perfectly.
Keep the ball.
Good precision with a throw back from the deep. Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot and good running.
Yes.
Nicely ran, working the ball away into the gaps to find the easy single.
Yeah, mate.
What a beautiful shot that was. They've been sweating on the loose ball and picked this one up early and glanced it down to fine leg.
Yep.
That was a solid shot. Driven off the front foot. Fantastic cricket shot. Probably deserved more from it.
Really playing all their shots that over. Really expensive.
Yes.
It's a good shot. 4 straight down the ground.
Tried to take the pace off by rolling the fingers across the seam. It's a great shot. Didn't take a lot of effort to get it away.
Yep.
Did well just to get it down towards third for some runs.
Doesn't want to bowl it there. Overpitched and helped to the boundary. Drives and misses everything.
Tried to get the drive away, timed it poorly, lucky to survive.
Quick onto that in the infield. Massive edge.
Just can't seem to get the ball away. That's the third dot.
Over. Australia are 4 for 174. The right armour is coming into the attack from the cathedral end. The left arm medium bowler is coming into the attack from the cathedral end.
Yep.
Edge, there's no one there, could go down to the boundary.
Good precision with the throw, back from the deep.
Yep. Keeper.
Good running, just finding the gap, and that allows for rotation of the strike and keeps the pressure on the bowlers.
Too good. Not sure anyone is going to cut that off.
Poor fielding. Chose the wrong end entirely for what should have been a simple run out.
Yep.
Struck it nicely. Could go to the boundary.
Bowler.
Good return, back from the deep. Exquisitely down the front foot. A gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
Yes.
Finds the fielder with that shot.
Tucked it nicely into the gap. Pick up a single, rotate the strike.
Yeah, mate.
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
9 runs added in that over. Australia are 4 for 183. On this pitch and in these conditions, it's going to take something really special from the bowlers to win this. Really needed more runs on the board. Pressure will be right on the bowlers if they don't find early wickets. Misses everything.
I'd say it was the right shot to choose, but it was just timed badly. Just couldn't get the drive away.
Can't get that outside the ring field.
Yep.
Great shot through the gap.
Onto the front foot early, placed it perfectly into the gap, timed it nicely for 4 more.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder after the boundary.
Waiting.
It was a good comeback after that boundary last ball.
Yep.
Really good shot there.
That really wasn't a great delivery. Seen early, and it was dispatched with aplomb.
Waiting.
Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring. 8 runs added there. Sri Lanka are none for 8. A lot of pressure coming to the crease. Not had the best of weeks leading up to this game, and will want to show everyone their strength.
That's wild. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. It's poor play. I don't think there was any bat on that as they come through for the single.
Good shot. It's found the gap.
It was just a little bit too full, and it was beautifully timed.
Yep.
There's trouble here.
Confusion written on the batters' faces. A mix-up that almost led to a run-out.
Wow, that's missed the lot.
Just need to settle down. The timing's off. These deliveries are there to be hit. Time for cool heads.
Couldn't get it through the field.
They make it back, but that was much closer than it needed to be.
Yep. Into the gap. Nice shot.
Pushed onto the front foot and presented the full face of the bat.
Finch, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment.
Yep.
Doesn't beat the infield.
They make it home, but there should never have been the chance of a run out in the first place.
Good bit of timing there.
What a lovely shot. Really good timing, out of the middle and raced to the boundary. Yep. Good return, back from the deep. They need to get their calling right. Mix-ups like that won't help either of this pair. got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot and good running.
A brilliant over for the batting side. Not so for the bowlers. Start from the Cathedral end. Great shot through the gap. Perfect timing. A couple on offer here.
That gets things going. Just nice to get settled, start to get your first runs.
Great timing, right off the meat of the bat.
That's what you pay the entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
They've picked the gap. Perfect timing.
Had all the time in the world to get in position to play that ball. Timed it nicely for 4 runs.
Yep. Keeper's aim. Waiting.
Good piece of fielding to stop some runs. End of the over. 16 runs coming from it. Sri Lanka are none for 42.
Wait on.
Cuts that off well in the infield.
Yep.
Picks the gap perfectly.
Bowler.
That's right out of the middle of the bat.
You could see by how it whistled away to the boundary just how sweetly this was timed.
Way down. Bowler.
This should be close.
Got to the boundary. Last ball, punches it into the gap to get a single. Excellent batting.
Waiting. Yup. No.
This could be out.
That would have been a very risky single. In the end, a good decision to stay put.
Time that perfectly.
That's the 50 partnership between these two, gaining some momentum nicely for the team.
Zampa, the right armour, is coming into the attack from the Cathedral end.
Yep. Bowler.
Huge shout. The bowler seems very confident with that one.
Yep.
That was a beautiful bit of fielding in the deep, straight over the stumps.
on the drive.
Not a very smart shot. Got nothing onto it in the end. You sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well timed, and 4 runs. Good return there, back from the deep. Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
Playing all their shots in that over. A very expensive over. Cummins coming into the attack from the City end.
Yep. Go!
A bit of a mix-up. They'll need to improve their communication.
Yep.
Got hold of it. A pretty good bouncer. Enough control to get it away.
Yep.
There'll be 1 run here for them.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
Middle that one. Great timing.
I think that's called to the front foot. Not by much, but that doesn't matter.
They'll want to make use of the extra delivery. Edged it.
Just the sort of delivery you want as a follow-up to a no ball.
Yep.
Just pivoted onto the back foot. So easily done to knock it behind square.
Yep.
12 runs added there. Sri Lanka are none, 77. The right-arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the Cathedral end.
Yep.
Pulled in off the boundary rope. Good fielding out there.
Yep. Yep. Wait there.
Nicely played.
That ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward on the front foot is ridiculous.
Waiting.
Caught. What a position to set there. A brilliant catch.
The first wicket is down, back to the pavilion, and disappointment is etched on their face. Can't believe they got out like that.
Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled. It's going with spin now. Great shot, great timing.
That showed great skill and lovely timing. The boundary was the only place it was heading.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key. A beauty, brilliant catch.
Well, they lose the second wicket. It's a long way back to the sheds, and you can tell they're not happy with that dismissal.
Difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to set themselves up before facing their first ball.
Yep.
Onto the front foot and punched it nicely. Would have hoped to find the rope.
Perfect technique and placement.
Full and good night. Just leant on that. Didn't have to do much and got 4.
I'd like to see them aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms.
Yep.
Onto the front foot. Super shot. Should be 4.
Straight through the line of the ball. Right out of the middle of the bat.
Thought it got past them, but a fantastic dive to cut it off.
Good cricket all round. A good delivery and a well-timed shot to the fielder.
A real beauty. Just times it so well.
Always back in the ball there. Drives the ball away nicely and picked the gap at cover very well.
A good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball, and it'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond.
That little bit of room, and you see how quickly the ball races away to the boundary. Really good boundary, square of the wicket. That was pure elegance, right out of the textbook, that shot.
Tried for something a bit different the last ball. The captain shouldn't mind that. If they get it right, they might just get the wicket. Super shot that.
Found the gap with ease. Wasn't the worst ball you'll see, but it still raced to the rope.
Don't mind getting hit for runs. What's important is to focus on getting the next ball right. Drives and misses everything.
Marsh with a superb delivery. Got them trying to drive, but messing everything up.
Oh, nice ball.
It looked a pretty good delivery, to be honest. Umpire, though, has given it as a wide. That's a tough call for the bowler. I thought that was there to be hit.
Too good. Not sure anyone is going to cut that off.
No trouble at all to punch it away to the boundary for 4. A poor delivery.
That's the end of the over. Just magical batting. Nothing the bowler can do but watch as the ball goes all over the ground.
Well, it was hammered away, timed perfectly and placed into the gap.
It can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes you've just got to accept it and move on. Finds the fielder with that shot.
Exquisitely down the front foot. A gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
Too full. Got what it deserved.
Yep.
Misjudged that throw, and the batters survive what would have been a certain run out.
That's an unbelievable shot into the crowd.
That was timed very, very well. Great shot, driven down the ground and flew over the boundary.
Catch it.
Fantastic catch. It's a long way to walk out here just to walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first one behind them and then push on.
Yep.
Great shot through the gap.
Well, they were moving quick between the wickets. I thought for a moment they were going to go again. In the end, I reckon that would have been just too risky.
End of the over. 15 runs coming from it. Sri Lanka are 3 for 138.
Yep.
Good throw from the deep, bang on target. That's what happens if you stray a little down the leg side. Makes it easy to just glance the ball off the pads and score easy runs. Good running, just finding the gap, and that allows for rotation of the strike. Keep the pressure up on the bowlers.
Wait. Yep.
Quick onto that in the infield.
Thought about a single, decided against it, and probably for the better.
Yep.
Great shot. Placement exquisite. Nicely fielded on the boundary.
Whipped away nicely through the leg side, elegant as ever, and picking up good runs. Driven off the front foot, fantastic cricket shot, probably expected more there. That was seen so early. The timing was brilliant, and that has stayed hit. Fantastic.
Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
That was a desperate dive. Every chance he was gone without it.
Waiting.
Couldn't get it through the field.
Another one gone. The fourth wicket is in the bag. A bit of trouble if there was another to call quickly. We've seen some very good bowling.
The team will be after a positive innings from this batter. A great opportunity to come in and put some runs on the board. Wow, that's missed a lot.
Just need to settle down. The timing's off. These deliveries are there to be hit. Time for cool heads. Good running, just finding the gap, and that allows for rotation of the strike and keeps the pressure on the bowlers.
End of the over. 5 runs coming from it. Sri Lanka are 4 for 154.
Yep.
Doesn't beat the infield.
Well, that would have been a very risky run. The right call was made in the end.
Wait up.
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
Goes up and over for 6. That's the positive option.
That's a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
A little short on that occasion. Needs to adjust the length slightly to be just a little fuller. Too short on this pitch, and as we've seen already, it makes it very easy to score. Got all of it, and for 6.
That was a massive shot, middled, and it flew over the boundary. Brilliant stuff.
You can see how good this pitch can be for batting. You want the player coming forward, but it's a tight margin. Only a touch full and put away.
It was a good comeback after that boundary last ball.
Yep.
Maxwell ends what has been a tidy over. Just needed to top it off with a wicket. Stoinis back on now.
From the venue into the 15th over, Sri Lanka are now 4 for 170.
Yep.
Marcus Stoinis, the new bowler, into the attack.
Bowler.
Not wasting any time, they're off the mark straight away.
Wait there. No.
Bit of a mix-up, they'll need to improve their communication.
Wait. Yep.
I think that's called for the front foot. Not by much, but that doesn't matter.
Stoinis will be disappointed with that previous delivery. Not up to their normal standards.
Yep.
Huge edge. A direct hit and this could be gone.
They're fast between the wickets. Good fielding keeps it close, though.
Nicely played. Perfect timing.
What a lovely shot. Really good timing out of the middle and race to the boundary.
Finch, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Good bit of timing there.
Marks the end of the match. Australia have taken the victory. Thank you very much for joining us. Leave the ring to responsible operator.
That win never looked in doubt from very early in the match. It's been a great performance and a deserved win.
Not sure which way this match was going at first, but it ended up being a pretty easy victory. Hope you enjoyed the coverage. See you soon.